This video was made possible thanks to EA Game Changers. Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. So, this week I got early access to Nifty Knitting and I built a couple of houses with a pack. And as you can see, we're starting with this lovely cottage house that it's so adorable and it's so cute and it's so flowery. And I love the pink trees. I am so happy with how it turned out. It is based off a dollhouse or a miniature house. I don't know if there's a difference between the two. Not completely sure. But it's a real life thing that I found on Pinterest and I will link it in the description. I never thought that doll houses could actually look this cute, or miniature houses. So I was so happy, and when I saw it I'm like, yes, this matches the pack perfectly, and that's the reason why I decided to essentially post this one first. I feel like this build showcases the pack the best. Now, I have no idea what other game changers did, but I know that a lot of them were really excited about the pack and they were like, oh, I really love it and it looks so cool and I'm so happy with it. I cannot wait for you guys to get the pack in your hands. And when I got early access, so we got early access late Thursday night, it was around 11 my time, which obviously didn't saw the pack at all. So Friday night, Saturday and Sunday I decided to, dedicate that time at building and checking out the pack. Friday morning I launched the game to see the pack and I see the items and I see the color swatches and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? That was my first reaction, because when we got Tiny Living, which is a staff pack, that's why I'm comparing it, I had a very clear view on what to do, obviously tiny houses, and that was really creative and really fulfilling to make, and it was very challenging also, so I was really excited. And then we got Eco Lifestyle, which the builds that I did with that pack, I am so happy, I am really happy. And I was so proud of them and I was really excited to start building with it. This time, I'm like, am I supposed to build something? Because the items, obviously the whole pack is what the community voted. I think the voting process started about a year ago, something like that. And I remember when we got the first vote about what the theme of the pack is going to be, the entire Twitter was head over heels happy with the option of knitting. I think back then it was arts and crafts, if I'm not completely mistaken. And they were like, oh, that's going to be so cool and we would love knitting for the grandparents or the elders in the game, which makes sense. A lot of people complain that elders don't get enough gameplay. That is a pack that matches really well with the elders. However, I don't gameplay a lot, and when it comes to elders, I'm like, okay, can you die now? This sounds terrible. When the offsprings grow up enough to be able to live at their own, essentially when they are teens, I move them out of the house and keep going. So I never experienced the elder stage because I don't really care. Whenever I experience something like this, freaking died. I don't care. So obviously, as you can tell, knitting wasn't my favorite pack. It was a geeky one that had astronomy and technology and stuff like that. I was really excited about it. Obviously, it didn't win. And I guess when you saw the items, you imagined being a more cute pack when the community voted for the items. But when I saw the items, I'm like, I hate that. And the reason why I hate that is most items have these disgusting, for me, color swatches that are so girly. And I'm like, I can't. How am I gonna use those? Why am I gonna use those? I don't like those. They all come with this pink, peachy, light pink and mint green and light blue and light green color swatches, and it's like, why? I don't like it. I really don't like it. And they have obviously the standard black and white, but that is it. Like from what, 10, 12 swatches, I like 3 or 4. That is it. Because they are all so girly, and I'm not the girliest of girls. So I had so much trouble making something. Like, it's unreal. I don't know what the other game changers did, but I'm not happy with. Oh, well, I don't think it showcases the pack that good, or maybe it does. Again, not my kind of pack, you know. So we also got rocking chairs, and we got 4 varieties of rocking chairs, which sounds cool, but essentially the rocking chairs are 2 versions with and without pillow, and 2 versions with and without armrest. And I'm like, they look so ugly. Like, why couldn't we get a simpler rocking chair that I could use more? What is that? Where am I gonna use it? Because the selling point of the pack, or at least what most people were excited, was the rocking chairs and the knitting. That is it. However, I'm not excited for either. Let me tell you what I am excited. It's something that you will see all over the house, and from now on, all over in the next of my builds. It's the hanging plants. We finally got hanging plants, and it's unreal. The hanging plants that we had before was from the debug menu on base game. And these ones look amazing, like hang from the ceiling plants, I mean. I love them. They come in 3 varieties and 3 different height lengths. So you have this big round thing like pot, and then you have a smaller pot, like you can see them all around the house, I'm sure. And then you have 3 pots that are hanging, and I love them. I wish they came in less cute colors, like in a beige or a brown, and not all peachy and pink and purple and mint. But you know what? I'm still happy, and I'm still gonna use them everywhere, because we finally have hanging plants, and that is the only thing that I care about. So obviously, I didn't know what to do with the pack, as I told you. And the reason why I think this build showcases the best, is because, at least in my mind, knitting is really connected to an elder grandma, even though my grandma wasn't like that. So I decided to create like a grandparents' house, and I decided this is the attic. So the entire house is like very cute. It has some old furniture. I used a lot of parenthood and get together to create the whole thing, which I really like how it ended up looking like. And I wanted to make it more warm and more grandparenty. And so this is the attic where I assumed that the kids used to live. But obviously when the kids moved out, they renovated it and created a space for the grandma of the family, because the entire house is way too cute and way too pink. So I feel like the grandpa really deserves a space just for him. So it's more dark, at least in my mind. That's how attics should be, even though not usually. And it's like more cozy, you know. It has like the bookcases, and it has a fire. Obviously we have yarns here for the grandma to come and knit, but whatever. So as you can see, it also has a bathroom, and I did create a bedroom there. You will see it in the screenshots. However, when I went and play tested it, it doesn't work. I don't know why. The Sims can go there. I'm really annoyed. If you can figure it out, cool. If not, it's just a decorative room. I don't know. Something that I was really big on, first things first, I love those trees with the pergola on top of them. It looked amazing, like yes, I want it in this house. Perfect. It was like a big table where the entire family can have like Sunday dinners to the grandparents. That was my idea. And I used the hanging lights, and I think Oh my god, I am obsessed with that area. It looks so good. Like, so happy. Obviously, we have some activities for the kids and some toys for the kids. And the little doggy house, I had to do it. It looks super cute. I think it really matches the house, even though in reality they most likely would have a cat, at least in my mind, or a stereotypical grandparents. But still, this is it. This is the 1,000 plants house. Because literally every area has plants. Entrance, plants, check. Bathroom, check. Bedroom, check. Everywhere. I was like, oh, you want a plant? You got it. I was like Oprah, but I was giving away plants. This is the room that I said you cannot visit. So yeah, this is the build. It will go on the gallery when the pack is out for everyone, which I think this is tomorrow. So yeah, I really hope you liked it. I'm curious on your impressions of the pack, like what do you think, where do you stand? And yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will have an amazing day and take care. Bye.